don't know, grew up in the 70s, 80s, you know, was a kid back then. And I reflect back on those times. It seemed a little simpler. I don't know, my birthday parties were simple. Had water balloon fights. Remember water balloon fights? My family was too cheap to buy the balloon that held the water. We had little balloons that we had to fill up. Kept popping off the... Shit! God! 18 rubber rings around the kitchen faucet by the end of the party. 3 balloons you got. But man, once you got the balloon, you couldn't wait to hit the kid that you couldn't stand. He would dart across the yard and right in his ear, man. The balloon went in his ear canal, went deaf. The kid couldn't hear nothing for 3 months out of his ear. Came home from the party, parents like, how was it? Can't hear nothing. I was with the party, balloon. Nobody got sued. Back in the 70s, if you went to a birthday party, it was just understood. You could lose a finger, eyesight, hearing loss. Came in on Wednesday. There was I don't know what's going on these airplanes. Looks like a farm on the airplane now with the amount of animals coming down the aisle. When did this been okay? Why is it okay to just bring the dog, a parrot? You see a couple months ago at the Newark airport, some idiot tried to bring a peacock. She had a peacock on her shoulder walking into the airport like it was Toomey luggage. I mean, what? The thing fell off. She's trying to gather it. When these people leave the house, anybody say anything to them? If I left the house with a peacock on my back, someone would come up to me. Where the fuck you going with that? You're gonna bring that on an airplane? What are you, nuts? I can't go to something like this. I cannot go to something like this. I don't know where I'm gonna sit. I can't be confined. Last time I did anything like this was about 4 years ago. My wife and I went to go see Hamilton on Broadway. Everybody was talking about Hamilton, right? You'd run into these people like, have you seen it? Oh my God, it is amazing. We saw it. How many times? How many times did we see it? 3 times. We saw it 3 times. And each time it was just it changed me it changed me. Right? Now, as soon as I hear that, I'm like, I ain't gonna like this. Right? My kids changed me, not Lin-Manuel. So my wife's in the car. She has no idea the scenario I have created outside the vehicle. Now, through the open window, I said to my wife, hey, listen up. Dial 911 on that phone. Put your thumb on send. Hop in the driver's seat. Roll all the windows down. If you see me sprint out of the mini-mart, gun it, and I'll dive in the car. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? I said I'm going in the mini-mart. It's midnight. I could get murdered at any minute out here, and you're playing words with friends? Shut it down. My wife and I, we don't go out on the weekends because I generally work. So we go out on Tuesday. That's our date night. Everybody says you have to have a date night when you have kids. I'm like, you need a date night for you and your wife to connect. So now we go out and we argue without the kids. It's nice. It's nice. We get a lot more accomplished without the kids being there. It's good. Halloween brings out the neighbors, though, man. My neighbors come out, you know. I'm friendly, but I'm not neighborly. I don't come out of my house and wave if I see the guy across the street. You know, you see a lot of people. Hey! Hey, Frank! How's it going? Oh, lawn looks good! Looks good! That ain't me. I come out of my house, head down, hop in the car. Gone. On. This woman across the street, God, she's always in our business. I can't stand her. She was coming over. I saw her through the window. I said, look at this. Here she come. Here she come. She comes over. She's like, I noticed you're not part of the Teal Pumpkin program. I said, what's that? Well, you paint a pumpkin teal green, and that signifies that your home hands out non-food items. So we are handing out spider rings, necklaces, notepads. I said, get the fuck off my porch. Anytime my wife and I go out, when we go back to the house, she's always shocked how fast I get into bed, right? I don't know what you people do after a night out. When I go home, I brush my teeth, take my clothes, and boom, right in bed. There's no washing the face. I just washed it 2 hours ago. What? I gotta take a sink bath after going out for an hour and a half. My wife always walks in the bedroom. Oh my God, you're in bed already? Yeah. It's nighttime. What think I was gonna do? Cut the lawn? Get in. Get in. I don't know what she does in that bathroom. The noises that are coming out of there. The water, the water. Shh. Shh. She comes out rolling her face with some spiked roller. I go, is that, you're bleeding. Is that helping you? My mother uses that to make pasta. Why are you using that on your forehead? Then she puts some Korean mask on. You ever see the mask? As soon as you see the mask, you're like, no sex tonight. There goes that. You're gonna make love to a hockey goalie? Just blink, babe, so I know you're enjoying this. So there's 4 other people that rented Wave Runners. Now the guy's got to come out and give us the whole spiel. He's like, all right, listen, there's orange buoys all over the ocean. It's giving you the perimeter of where you can and cannot go. Now, on the southeast side of the ocean, we spotted some sharks earlier this morning. Stay away from the southeast side. Now, me, I don't know southeast, north, I don't know any of that shit. If you told me right now what way is it, I have no idea. I don't know the compass. And I don't ask, too. If I don't know something, I don't ask. If we're in mixed company, I just ask my wife, do you know where southeast is? No. Okay, we're gonna get eaten by sharks tonight. Okay, let's go. We're gonna get eaten by sharks because I don't want to ask the guy, embarrass myself in front of 8 people I don't know because I didn't pay attention in 5th grade. This guy's in the middle of his speech. He's like, all right, on the north side, and my wife guns it. She don't even listen. She's like, I'm like, oh my God, babe, go back. Go back. It's rough water, babe, go back. Slow down, babe. I'm paralyzed, babe. I can't feel nothing. My shoulders are numb, my fingertips, I can't feel nothing, babe. Go back. I'm bleeding, babe, out of my mouth. The blood is pooling in my mouthpiece. My dick's in your ass, babe. Get it out. This is a family-friendly beach. It's a family-friendly beach, babe. I don't even trust the hotel. As soon as I check in, I put a do not disturb on the hook. It sits there for the amount of time I'm in the room. Yeah, you think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb? Think I'm gonna have the maid come in and steal everything that I got? Wash out my glasses with some dirty panties? Fuck that. Nobody comes into my room. I throw everything in the hallway. Take the dirty towels right in the hallway. That coffee machine that's in the bathroom, I throw that out. Who the hell is making coffee next to the toilet? Throw it out. And I'll rearrange an entire hotel room. I don't like a lot of clutter. As soon as I check in, I look to see what's going on in the room. If it's too many things, I start rearranging. I'll take a chair, I'll throw it in the elevator, and I'll send it to the lobby.
People get in the elevator and they think it's part of the hotel. They're like, wow, this is fabulous. They have furniture in here? My feet are just killing me.
Now I gotta take my son to school. I gotta basically hand him off to the teacher. Huh? And you go to these schools, you talk to the parents. Listen, I don't want to talk to anybody in the morning. Right? You just want to do your own thing. But people love to talk in the morning. You ever talk to people? You know how boring people are? You ever get in these conversations? What's going on? Well, last month we had COVID and my husband had 102 temperature and oh fuck! Listen. Could you listen to this? I can't listen to this. I need to hear some stuff. When I talk to you, if I ask you what's going on, I need to hear, I'm like, what's going on? I had an affair last night. What? You did? What happened? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear about your cold.
We just handled our problems in the house. We didn't broadcast our problems. My father was like, shh, don't tell nobody what's going on in here, okay? Even within our family, there was like secrets. No one said anything. My grandfather had polio. He had one leg significantly shorter than the other leg. Nobody said nothing. Nobody mentioned he had a disease. My whole childhood, I was just like, okay, that's the way men from Sicily walked. I asked my father one day, I said, what's wrong with Grandpa? What do you mean, what's wrong? Why would you say that about your grandfather? What do you mean, what's wrong with him? I don't know, he's got a 2x4 nailed to his heel. I never seen a shoe like that. Nobody's saying anything about the man's shoes.
Italians were always trying to figure out what stuff costs. Some of you are probably looking up here tonight going, what do you think he's making for this shit? How many seats you think is in the place? Any event Italians go, they try and figure it out. They go to a wedding. The whole ride home, how much you think they paid for that? We itemize everything we saw at the wedding. Well, they wrapped the chairs, that's $38 a chair. They had a sweet table, ice sculptures.
You want to be on that team? Be on that team. I don't care. Either way, I don't care. I just know me. I got bad luck. Bad luck. I don't talk bad about this virus. I don't shit on no matter where we are in this pandemic, I never make fun of the virus. I'm not going to be one of these guys, all right? You see these guys walking around, this is a scam. Next thing you know, all right, no. I'm not going to be on my deathbed. Get the vaccine. No. I got the vaccine. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't get it to save my life. I really didn't. I didn't get it to save your life. I got this thing, same reason why a lot of Italians went to go get it. As soon as the Italian community found out if you get COVID, you lose your ability to taste food, scared the shit out of us, right? I ran to get this thing. I got two, Moderna and Pfizer. I said, just pump me full of this. I don't care if I die from the vaccine. At least I'm gonna die with the taste of meatballs in my mouth, all right? I'm not going 15 months without tasting food. Rather be dead.